ayoko magsalita ng tapos. How do you translate that? I don't want to I don't want to speak the end. I don't want to speak and finish. Ewan! Basta, you get it. I don't have an intro yet, so here it is, enjoy! Happy Wednesday! I'm gonna try this new thing. My friends and I actually do this thing called Wednesday Waffle.
I like the guy who gave us the idea.
My friends and I started doing it just so we can check in with each other as a little update for what we did the past week. So we've been doing it since end of December, I think. It's been really nice hearing how other people's week went. So I thought I'd do a public version for everyone.
Without further ado, let's get to it.
I'm just gonna be doing like mainly highlights. So New Year's Day, all me and my mom really did was visit her old co-worker's place, which is all the way up in Silmar, which is kind of crazy because the week after that or something, that's when the fires happened. Thankfully, my mom's co-worker actually was not affected. They just had to evacuate for some time, but they're safe. But yeah, anyway, that day was very interesting because we just visited for the vibes and for the food because they invited us. And also, my tita, my mom's co-worker, actually asked me to sing, which, you know, it's a Filipino party. There's gonna be karaoke. To sing and to dance. She was very adamant to see me dance anything really. So I was just like, okay, then maybe put on Salamin Salamin because I recently did the cover. So I was like, okay. It's funny. You'll see me here dancing in front of a few strangers who I just met that day actually because I only knew my tita. So yeah, what an interesting way to start the year, that I'm singing and dancing in front of people. Wonder what that says about my year. But anyway, this month I had 2 trainings with my dance team. For those of you who don't know, I'm in a dance team called SHERO, and we do like bi-weekly trainings. First one was led by one of our co-founders, Linda, and that first training made me feel like, wow, I haven't worked out in a while. The next one was with an instructor named Alan. One very memorable thing that he did during our training for that day, after he taught the footwork, he was like, okay, now let's go for the arms. And so we were like locked in, right? We were just trying to learn it. And then he was like, no, I'm just playing. There's no arms. It's just footwork. And we were all collectively like, oh my god, because we were like already a little bit struggling. But yeah, it was pretty good. He had a good pace in teaching. Over the month, I also went to Dave & Buster's a lot with JR. He has a pass right now, so it's nice to just be able to like learn the skills to beat the machine, I guess, because JR's been doing that. He's been beating all of the machines. For context, JR is my boyfriend. Anyway, also I'm a pretty active member of our church, I would say. I am in the choir during the 11:30 a.m. mass every other Sunday. If you go to Holy Family Artesia, you might catch me there. But anyway, I cantored for the past couple Sundays that we were on. Oh, speaking of our church, there was a day when they collected donations from the community. So I was able to gather some stuff that I either no longer need or I'm not using, and also some things that are even like brand new, to just donate to the people affected by the fires. It was really nice because they really had a system going. There was a lot of volunteers at church, and I actually even like teared up a little bit while I was driving through because there's so many donations. It's really nice to see the community coming together. Oh, on another note, I also have an AMC membership for the past few years that I've been dating JR. It really is a good deal though. It's like $20 something per month and you get like 3 movies per week. So free promo for AMC. This month I watched, not even too much because I just don't have time, I watched Nosferatu, which I would say, if these ratings are gonna be my opinion by the way, so don't come at me, I would say 7.5 out of 10. Watching it at first, I didn't really get it because I didn't really understand what was going on too well. I was aware that it was like vampire Dracula-ish type story, but I didn't know how apparently historically accurate it was. The prosthetics on freaking Nosferatu, oh my god, it was quite crazy and impressive. I also watched Den of Thieves 2. In my opinion, it would be a 7.75 out of 10, mainly because action movies put me to sleep, and this one did not. So I liked it. It was action-packed and funny. And I didn't watch the first Den of Thieves, so. And then I also watched One of Them Days with Keke Palmer and SZA. Oh my gosh, that was, I mean, Keke Palmer, you know, what can you expect? Just pure comedy. I keep seeing like the trailer where she's saying, come on, drinks. Yeah, I would say 8.75 out of 10 for me. SZA's character was kind of annoying, but you know, it is what it is. It's for the plot. Another thing that's been constant this month for me is Strategy by Twice. I'm actually doing this cover twice with my team, SHERO, and also another team named Collide. I will be posting them on the notes as well. By the way, I'm Mina in this cover. The outfits are very chilly for this weather because, oh my god, filming this, we filmed it at the source in Buena Park. I was freezing, but you know, dancing it off, it warmed me up a little bit. I honestly do prefer like the colder weather than like filming during the summer, because God knows how bad I look when when I film during the summer. If I'm not wearing a swimsuit during a cover during summer, I am gonna sweat. But yeah, I really like the song. Strategy is very catchy, and Mina's parts, it's perfect. I love them hips. Oh, I finished Squid Game this month, which, if some of y'all have seen it already, it leaves off on a cliffhanger. So I was telling JR, if you want to watch it, just wait for the next one if you want to just like binge it later. But it's really good. I love seeing T.O.P. in here. T.O.P. was like the highlight of this season for me. Not really spoiler alert, but like, he's not really like a villain in this one. He just really wants his money back. He's actually kind. Speaking of kind, if you know, you know, but I did also finish reading The Very Secret Society of Irregular Witches. It was such a fast read for me. I haven't read a book that fast in a while, but like it only took me like a few days. It's really nice and a cozy read. I would recommend it. It was very similar to The House of the Cerulean Sea, maybe a little bit more of Remarkably Bright Creatures as well, just because of like the newfound family aspects, and it's the way that the author describes things. It's very colorful. I also caught up with a couple of friends this month. Oh my god, it's getting dark. I am so bad at staying in touch with people that like, for one of them, I hadn't talked to them in more than a year. Like talk, but like, you know, we would like send reels and stuff for each other, but it's just not the same as like sit down and talk. So it was really nice. I also watched Rex Navarrete in person live for the second time. The first time was with Pasa when I was in college. I think he did a set, probably. I honestly don't remember, but yeah, he was really funny. Like he did his SBC Packers bit, and oh my god, I can see a lot of my boyfriend JR's humor, and the way that he also looked, his outfit and everything during that night, it reminded me very much of both JR and our friend Marco put together. Like the way that they speak and the way that they dressed. But yeah, it just reminded me of JR and our friend Marco. Speaking of Filipino things, I also finally tried Teofilo, which is like a coffee place in LA, Los Alamitos. And it's really good. Like I tried the shaken bibingka but hot. They also have a section in the store where you can just borrow books. It's like a little library. Not just a library. The books are mostly Filipino authors. Even like kids books. I'm like, oh my gosh, this is so nice. If I had kids, I'd bring them there every day, honestly. And like a win-win because there's coffee and pandesal. So, but yeah, the other day I just went again just to return the book that I borrowed, which by the way is a graphic novel. It's called Kilig. So I was like, ooh, it's so cute, and it was really interesting with the way that they put together like short stories.
It's really getting dark, so I need to finish up real quick.
Another filming that I did, by the way, is I did a song cover for a change. Instead of dancing, you know, we're singing this time, and also in Tagalog. I'm so excited for it to come out. It's gonna come out in February, so keep an eye out for that. It's the song Palagi by Casey Tandingan and DJ Monterde. It's with our friend RJ. Oh my god, filming that too was really cold. It's just filming anywhere at night is cold at this time. We were actually in Irvine. It was in like a gazebo, you know, for the vibes of the song. And we were there for like a couple hours just taking multiple shots, different angles. And I froze my butt off. But one other thing, I got my nails off. It's just plain now. It's basic ass nails. For those of you who don't know, for the past, I want to say year and a half, I've been getting gel-X nails every month or so, and I feel like it's also time for a break now, because when I was playing basketball at Dave & Buster's, I broke my pinky nail. Like, it was still a little bit longer, but then like it broke. I was like, maybe my nails are pretty frail now. So maybe I should just take biotin or something, just to strengthen them before I get back to the gel-X business. But also, one other reason why I stopped is because my nail tech is in Vietnam right now on vacation, so I don't want to go with anyone else because I already like her style. So also I'm just a loyal girl, you know? I'm a loyal girl. I taught Igloo and Hype Boy for my private lessons. It's usually like 1 to 2 people. It's more focused. So if anyone is interested in private lessons, hit me up, as my IG is @blessy.mp4. But yeah, I also went up with my friend Sarah. She just came back from Japan, and she just brought a bunch of pasalubongs / like gifts from there, and it's really nice. She got me a Labubu. She's trying to get me into the Labubu game. I'm trying not to get into these like Pop Mart blind boxes because ain't nobody got money for that. I'm just not interested, I would say. But you know, I don't want to. Ayoko magsalita ng tapos. How do you translate that? I don't want to I don't want to speak the end. I don't want to speak and finish. I want, basta, you get it. What else?
I think that pretty much covers it.
Yeah, that's it. Oh, and then I went to karaoke. My friends are literally called the karaoke crew because at least every month we go karaoke. This time we did like categories. For example, songs from the year you graduated high school, or songs that have any part of your name in the song title or the artist. Songs with color in the title or the artist. So yeah, it was really fun. Lastly, if anyone's curious, I don't know, if you reach this end of this video, for New Year's resolutions, I don't have any because I have way too many New Year's resolutions over the past year that were not fulfilled. So I think, who am I even to start new ones, you know? So I think we're just gonna work on those ones that were never checked off. And I'm like tired of like disappointing myself on things that I never get to do. So, and I don't even want to say it. I'm very much like empty promises type girl over the past years, and that's something that I want to change. So I'm just gonna do it. I think that's the key. So this is me doing it. This video is me doing it. We'll see. Maybe you can hold me accountable. I also thought like doing this like vlogging thing might be a good way to, I don't know, update the people that I don't really get to catch up with all the time. So for those friends, hi, I miss you. So that's my January. It's getting dark now. Tonight I just have practice again for a strategy for the other group collide. But anyway, yeah, thanks for watching. Let me know what other videos you might want to see from me. I'll really try to work on this channel of mine. So yeah, hopefully I'll see you next time.
Thanks for watching. Bye!